Hello everyone and welcome back to IMO Reviews. Today we are discussing Lightyear, directed by Angus MacLane and starring Chris Evans, Taika Waititi, James Brolin and Keke Palmer. Lightyear is the supposed movie that Andy of Toy Story originally watched back in 1995, which then made him fall in love with Buzz Lightyear. This is that movie. But before we go any further, could you be a dear and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do give us a follow on Instagram. There is a link in the description below. You will be getting access to further content, polls, tournaments, and you even get to have a say in what I review. And of course, we thank you if you do. So diving straight into the positives of Lightyear, the clear standout for me was the animation. It's superb. Of course it is. It's Pixar. At this point, we expect nothing less than superb. With every movie Pixar makes, they seem to advance and evolve in their technology to breathtaking standards. And I actually quite liked that this wasn't identical to Toy Story in the animation style. I thought Lightyear felt more grubbier and textured than the Toy Story movies of old. And I did kind of like that separation to a degree. We'll get to it. I also thought the movie was pretty funny with a good level of humour to it. It's not a laugh a minute type of movie, but the humour is pitted very nicely and balanced throughout the movie. I also think the cast is pretty solid here. Everyone seems to be having fun with their characters. One thing that really took me quite a while to wrap my head around, and I really didn't think it was going to be a problem, was Chris Evans' voice coming out of Buzz Lightyear. In my mind, I see Buzz Lightyear and I hear Tim Allen. It just didn't quite ever connect with me that it was Chris Evans now. I didn't realise my brain had that locked in and that I was so protective over Tim Allen being Buzz Lightyear, but apparently I am. I can't help but feel like I'd have been more nostalgic and more caring towards the film had it have been Tim Allen. And that does sort of lead me on to the negatives of Lightyear. It feels a little bit too far removed. Like I said earlier about that separation in the animation style, I liked it, but I feel like they went too far with it. There almost feels like there is absolutely zero connective tissue here to Toy Story. And in doing that, it then makes the film feel like you're just using the brand name of Toy Story to get people into the cinema and milk them of their money, rather than actually caring about the product and trying to make an awesome movie. It's the same problem that I have with Chris Evans now being the voice. Fundamentally, nothing wrong with it. Chris Evans is a very talented actor. Power to him. But in my memory and in my nostalgia and my love of Toy Story and Buzz Lightyear, it isn't Chris Evans. Not to me. It's Tim Allen. So with it being Chris Evans, I just don't feel anything really. This movie does kind of feel quite pointless. Except for the occasional Easter egg and reference to Toy Story, that's all it really seems to be doing here. I don't really understand why the movie exists. And I do think that Pixar's extremely high standards are actually fighting against this movie. Because when you know and expect a production company to consistently put out gold, when they do eventually bring out silver, it's like, what the hell is this? It's not that silver is bad or anything, it's just it's not the brilliance of what you know and thought you were gonna get. When you win every game with ease, a random draw can feel like quite a hard defeat. And I think that's kind of what's happened with Lightyear. It's not a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination. You can go and see this and you can have fun with it and you will have a good time, and it's a lot better than some crap I've seen this year. But if you're going to compare it to the Toy Story franchise, oh boy, it pales in comparison massively. I'm going to give Lightyear a 7 out of 10. I think the movie's fine, I think it looks great, and I think it's a lot of fun, but I cannot for the life of me understand why it exists. I didn't learn anything or gain anything new from its existence, and I really don't feel any rush to go back and check this one out, or adding it to my Toy Story collection, to be brutally honest. Sadly, it's probably the first Pixar movie I've seen that feels soulless. Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section. Have you seen Lightyear? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.